Hello everyone, it is I, Republic Studs, and welcome back to MOCtober Episode 2. Now, we are back to building Yerbana, which is very hype, and in this video we get a lot done, like a heck of a lot. We're basically finishing out the base layers, we are tiling out, we are basically, last episode we left off, I started to build that platform and started covering it with bricks. Well, I start off completely covering the bricks, then we tile it off, experiment with lots of different building strategies for lots of different things, format the battle, and at the end of the video, I will be announcing the type of the format of the battle which we're choosing, because you see in the Clone Wars, like, there are 3 different segments, and I'll be telling you which one at the end. So, please remember to subscribe, hit the bell. We are gunning for 66,000 subs. Hopefully we'll do a cool Order 66 video. And remember to subscribe. Let's get into it. Here it is. We did it. We got into it, and it is completely finished. Now, obviously, we ran out of gray, as per our usual arrangement, so I put a little reddish brown here. I think it looks fine. It's not that big of a deal. I'm going to be doing something fun with that. But yeah, so I'm really loving how this is looking. Now, obviously, the next big thing is going to be doing the arches. Going to be doing those in a bit. I want to see what this is like looking like. I want to be able to make this look very broken and destroyed. I just put this here for, reference. I mean, I might have to take that out. We'll see where it goes with that. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving where this is going. You'd see in the bottom, not too much going on. I'm probably going to have something going on there later. I think it looks beautiful with the tile. Feels smooth. It looks weird on camera because it's very, it looks very separated. But when you see it in person, it looks so much better. Also because the plating is weird. I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to try to fix that. So there's a little bit of that going on, especially here. But that shouldn't be too big of a worry. I'm actually really looking forward to it. The minifigures are looking great. I'm going to be kind of formatting how I want the battle to look. And I'll be telling you later what kind of battle I decided on doing. Now, let's go into that right now. Okay, so here is how the general battle is going to be working. We're going to be having the AATs right flanking up the back over here, and then we're going to be having the snail tanks on each side, and they are going to be flanking that little center place where we see the tactical droid. Now, this is going to be the scene after Anakin cuts its head off. We're going to be having little platoons of battle droids here. I think that's fair because there was this whole barricade, so we're going to be building that. It was all in dark blue, so I'm going to be doing that. This is going to move back a bit more, and then we're going to have the 212 all around here. Now, we're going to have a lot of, battle damage scenes and, cover and all this sort of stuff. I obviously can't really go back any further. If I could, I'd try to make a custom tri-droid or something. But I think this is good for what we're working with right now. Obviously, I think the 212 might move a little bit further back, something like that. And I'm going to be trying all the different battles, see which looks best. And obviously, this is going to, get caved in. It's going to look great. I'm liking it a lot. In terms of what's going to go on the underside, I was thinking maybe even though it's after, we could still, like, have them hanging on. I kind of want to make Jesse look like a flying guy. That could be cool. And yes, I know Jesse and and Boyle were not in this battle, but I'm going to be putting them in because it's nice to have some characters in. We also get Anakin up here, obviously, looking fire. And I think that this is going to turn out really good because I'm just so excited. This is going to look absolutely phenomenal. Now, you all may be looking at me and being like, Studs, what is this? This was from that mock you did a day or two ago. That over there. And why is it here? It's brown, and it makes no sense. Well, I have information that there is these arches. Obviously, you see them in the show. I'll be showing you those in a second. And these are the only real curved pieces that I have large quantities of, unless I used white, which would make no sense. And I thought brown was the closest, most accurate Lego representation of the color they use, and I have them in large quantity. So what I'm going to be doing is building the arches up like this. Now, I obviously know it's not going to be 100% accurate, but I'm going to try. I'm going to be experimenting a bit. I'll show you what I got with my experiments. I'll be right back with that, and let's get into that. So I've worked on it a bit, and I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not loving it. It is not looking that good as I thought it would, to be completely honest. It looks nothing really like this show. I was looking at some reference pictures, and it's really hard because there are no good angles. and it looks nothing really like it, so it would look really random. And I noticed they also look very straight up. It's not as curved as this. And you see, that just broke. But I am just not happy with how this turned out. This is not what I'm going to be pursuing then. The brown just isn't working for me. Yeah, that's where I am with that. Now, it's if I build up or if I build, like, I'm not sure. Or do I just leave it as a bridge? I don't know. I might not even do that because it's so far off in the distance. I don't think it might not make sense. So I think I could justify that. But obviously the next big thing, so we'll leave that like the as is for now. Obviously, I think the next big thing is doing the side borders because that's a big thing. And it's in the show, it's like teal. So maybe we could like set up some sort of like clip thing that we'd like line up these plates on. I'll try it. I'll be right back. I'll see what happens. I'll be techniquing and doing everything else. Let's see how that looks. Sorry, I lied. It's actually gold, like this weird goldish color, along with all these like spikes. And then you'll see like the thing I was trying to replicate back there. It didn't turn out too well. Also, among further examination of the footage, I didn't realize how far away the droid army was. It's really far away. Excuse the dusty screen. But you'll notice that it's very far away. In terms of scaling, I'm not going to be able to get it down completely like that. So they're going to be a bit closer than they are in the show, obviously. It's not going to look perfect. But that does leave room for some opening. You'll see Obi-Wan there. Now, I think what would be a logical choice, we need to get something on the side, obviously. It's what that is the question. We could do the brown because it's weird gold color and Lego doesn't really make that piece in gold. And even if they did, I'd have to get it in large quantities. So let's say I like take this piece, I line it up on the side. We'll see how that looks with two of these boys. And then, I mean, that looks all right. I might need to stack it up a plate higher. Let me try. I actually think that looks pretty good. I don't mind that. I'll try that. I'm going to try that, see how it goes. I don't think I'm going to end up doing the arches because they're just so far in the distance from where we see the battles going on. And then I think we'll round it up after we do these sides. Oh, another problem. You will notice there are none of the brown pieces here. You may be wondering, studs, why are there no brown pieces? And why are they all in here? Because apparently, even though I have like 2 bajillion of them, they only go like up to here. So instead, I decided, you know, I'm going to try this. I'm going to get all these pieces, and I only have enough of these to do one side. I'm like, hey, I'll try, and I do it. And it's fine. It's not working out great. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to try to figure out something, but it is being a pain in the butt. I don't like it. It's being a pain. Now, designing this, I think I'm probably just going to put off to the next episode because I'm honestly so tired. I've been doing so much building, so much of all of this. It's like 10 o'clock, and I still have to edit and everything. It's just gotten a bit insane. So I think we'll get into the outro because I am just not physically or mentally capable of doing any more of these. I'm really getting quite sick of it. I think next episode we're probably going to cover this up right here. See this? Cover that up in probably like gray bricks or something, and then we're gonna have some sort of arch pieces like such as the ones you see here. You'll just have that cover. We'll figure out something. Let's talk about the next episode a bit more.